So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $100,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
Original 16. Celebrate things done well.
What is your home club? How long has your team been together? And any new players this year?
Yeah, our home club is the Crestwood Curling Center. We've been together, this is our first season. So no new players, we're all new to each other.
What is, do your players live in the same area or do you travel to play together?
Yeah, we all live in Edmonton. A couple of guys on the outskirts, but yeah, we're lucky enough to be able to play together weekly.
Do you think that gives your team any strengths to be close together like that?
Yeah, you bet. I think it being a first year team together, being that close together was a huge advantage for us.
Who coaches your team? What strengths do they bring?
Yeah, so we have two coaches. We have Jamie Cooey, he's a familiar face to Kevin. He's our technical coach. And then we have my dad, Warren, who's coached me since I was 10 years old. So he brings a lot of aspects and calming presence to our team.
Yep. What has become the identity of your team? I know it's a new team, but what do you do well, and how will your team use that to win games this week?
Yeah, you know, I think our team is not scared of anybody. I think that we come out with the mindset that we can play with anybody, and that keeps us in it, and I think we just don't give up. You know, if we get down, we just keep battling, and that's worked well for us this year.
So talking about individual strengths, individual player strengths, these are just kind of a little bit more fun, not
you bet.
More serious. Who would you say is the lead communicator on the ice, who's pushing information, wake calls, that kind of thing?
Yeah, you know, I think that's probably Mike, our third. He likes to be heard. So, you know, he's definitely the most vocal on our team, definitely.
Every team's got one of those.
Yeah, you bet.
Who can throw the biggest weight on the team?
It's probably me, actually, and Morgan would like to argue that point, but I think it's me.
What about, or who stays the calmest, most even keel on the ice?
That would be John, our lead. He's a very calming presence. He's also the youngest player on our team, so surprising that he's the calmest present, but that's him.
Seems to be a lead thing.
Yeah.
All right, what about off the ice? Who would you say is the jokester of the team who keeps it light?
Yeah, that's Mike. Dad jokes all the time, always keeping us laughing and on our toes.
Who handles the pregame pump-up music?
You know, our team is pretty casual team, no pump-up music. Just chit-chat and chatter and staying loose.
Who's usually driving the team vehicle to Spiels or to and from the hotel?
That's me. I get to be the chauffeur. It's probably because I don't trust any of them to drive enough.
Who would you say is the real foodie on the team who's really concerned about planning the restaurant or snacks?
Yeah, that would be Mike and myself. We're definitely driving the restaurants and making sure that we're not going to the chains. We try and hit Ma and Pa's and different spots like that.
Last question. What would it mean to you to wear the blue and gold jacket at the Montana's Briar?
Yeah, that's all of our dreams. Right from when we started curling, dreaming of practicing in Little Rocks, just mean everything. That's the goal we all play for, and even just getting to play on this stage with all these other great athletes is a huge benefit, and something we're proud of.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Second practice will begin shortly. You may slide.
Need extra space? We rock at Storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's Ice Pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best brew in the game. Hardline, join the revolution.
New at Asham. Take your game to the next level with the Gushu Ultra Light. Equipped with our world-famous rotator disc system that attaches by Velcro. Quickly and easily upgrade and replace your sliding platform. Check out our website at asham.com.
What is your home club? How long has your team been together? Any new players this year?
Our home club is the Airdrie Curling Club in Airdrie, and we've been together for 2 years, and the whole team is the same.
Yeah, awesome. And do you players live in the same area, or do you travel to play together?
Yeah, there's 2 of us in Airdrie, 1 in Calgary and 1 in Red Deer. Yeah.
Who coaches your team, and what strengths do they bring?
Mickey Pendergast is our coach, and he brings a wealth of strengths to our team, lots of experience and knowledge, and knows the game really well.
What has become the identity of Team Sluchinski? What do you guys do well, and how will you use that to win games this week?
Our identity is never give up. We just grind it out till the end. Yeah.
All right. Talking about some individual player strengths, these are kind of less serious. Who would you say is the lead communicator on the ice? Who's really pushing information, wake calls, that kind of thing?
Kerr, our second, is probably the loudest guy out there. He throws his weight around a little bit, and yeah.
Okay, good. Speaking of weight, who can throw the biggest weight on the team?
Kerr as well. Yeah, he can whip them pretty good.
Who would you say stays the calmest, most even keel on the ice?
I'd love to say me. I mean, when you got to draw the pin for the win or something, you got to be a pretty even keel, so I can usually stay pretty calm out there.
What about off the ice? Who would you say is the jokester of the team who keeps it light?
Kerr. Yeah, he's always got something funny to say. Yeah.
Who handles the pregame pump-up music?
Dylan, but it's horrible.
Might be up for review then.
Yeah.
Who's usually driving the team vehicle to and from Spiels or to and from the hotel?
I'd say Dylan's probably our primary driver, and I'd be our secondary. The other two never drive.
Lucky them.
Yeah.
Who'd you say is the real foodie on the team? Who's really concerned about planning restaurants or snacks?
Dylan. Dylan always needs to eat. He's got to feed those guns he's got going.
All right, finally, last question. What would it mean to you to wear the blue and gold jacket at the Montana's Briar?
It would mean a lot. I've been in this thing, this is the 11th try, so it'd be nice to win one of these and get to the Briar for sure.
Well, good luck this week. Thanks for the interview.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Very good.
Microphone. Your head that's coming through the
Hello?
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
New at Asham. Whether you're in the hack or kicking back, live it in style in the new Throwin' Stones line exclusively by Asham. Curling is more than a sport, it's a lifestyle. Check out our website at asham.com.
And we are live here from the 2024 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup, presented by Best Western, here the men's curling provincials in Hinton, Alberta. My name is Jason Ginter, and I'm joined by Darren Moulding this evening here on draw number 2 action in Hinton. Darren, this is exciting stuff. I think by the end of this weekend, we should be able to crown Team Alberta, and we will be able to name our team. We will be sending to the Montana's Brier in Regina, Saskatchewan. Now, Darren, can you take us through the other games that we will be kind of monitoring as we go through the action this evening?
Yeah, tonight on the slate, we've got on sheet A, Kevin Cooey playing Jacob Lebes. And on sheet B, Ryan Parent against Dalen Vavrick. Sheet C, Aaron Sluchinski and Andrew Dunbar. And on the end sheet on D, we've got Carson Sturmey against Jared Jenkins. It's always a fun matchup. This first night game at provincials is always one of those ones you never know what's going to happen. See, like the teams that get the bye, they haven't been out there yet, so you could look for Dunbar to try and get a little bit of a jump on Sluchinski here while they're reading the ice and getting used to things.
I agree. And so let's meet the teams here. First, throwing the Red Rocks, we have Team Sluchinski. They were the number 2 seed coming into tonight's action here at the Alberta Men's Provincials. They'll be facing off against Team Dunbar. They were the 10 seed. They actually knocked off Team Jakes this afternoon. And now we have Team Sluchinski with lead Dylan Webster, second Kerr Drummond, third Jeremy Hardy, and skip Aaron Sluchinski, and they'll be coached by Mickey Pendergast. And then throwing the Yellowstones, we have Team Dunbar, lead John Ritchie, second Morgan Van Doesburg, third Mike Lambert, skip Andrew Dunbar, and they will be coached by Warren Dunbar. There's a beautiful picture of Team Dunbar. Now we'll get this game live here on sheet D. It appears as though Team Dunbar starts with the hammer with a great draw to the button. Teams throw a last stone draw at the end of their practice to determine the last draw from the first end. Team Dunbar was able to manage to bite a piece of the button on the side, and Team Sluchinski just about swept the rock to the pin, but it wasn't enough. So Dunbar will start with last draw.
I've got a question, Jay. That shot of Hinton, is it actually snowing that hard there right now?
I'm not sure. This one might be a question for the fans in the audience, as I'm sitting here in my basement as well, coming at you remotely here or from Edmonton. So maybe in the chat, let's see if we can have some input from the people that are in attendance at Hinton. Is it actually snowing that much?
Gotta go then.
Gotta be back 8.
As we see Dylan Webster here throwing a come around draw.
Okay, make a good draw then.
Just nice
So one thing I noticed from the game that we covered this afternoon was that the ice was running very fast there, and it was approximately 15.75 to 16 seconds to T-line. And some teams were getting caught just being a little bit heavy or overthrowing their takeouts. So might be one key to consider when we're looking at the night draw. Team Dunbar would have already seen that, but Team Sluchinski might not have.
Line's good.
Yeah, that's something to look at. Even here, 2 rocks slid deep early.
Hard. Hard. Right to it. Right to it. All you got. Hard. 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 Right to it. Right to it. Right to it. Okay. Good, John. Good sweep, boys.
As Team Dunbar drops that rock in the top 12.
Where is that? Behind it? Top button. Yeah, right on top.
We have a couple of staff members on site, and one of them has texted me that it is in fact snowing. So it's a winter wonderland in Hinton. I think it's a good thing for people to be indoors watching the curling. So if you're in Hinton, if you're in the area, come on down to the Bill Thomson Arena. Stay out of the snow, and watch these great athletes do what they do.
Sluchinski's getting after it already without the hammer. It you know, they're already getting after it, so it's good to see.
Little bump. Yeah, knife it.
I got 14-9 on that.
I think it won't do anything here.
Nice.
So it's probably 15 to 15 and a half to the tee.
Like, good board.
Yeah, I would say that's sweeping ice. You're able to drag a rock pretty far when you get to that. Get it to be that keen. Feels like it's just going for days. You're sweeping for days, but important for the teams to adjust for sure. As we see Mike Lambert on the sweep with John Ritchie here.
John.
Removes one stone, rolls the other one to the back 12. Great shot there by Morgan Van Doesburg.
Yeah, and like the roll under the guard is almost a jam too.
Yeah.
2/3.
Yeah, so Aaron Sluchinski starting with the center guard, and I don't think he's ever been scared of anybody to go after it early, and he'd be the first one to, like you said, put it to them, going after them early. This is Kerr Drummond. This is Kerr's first Boston Pizza Cup. I think he's played with Aaron Sluchinski for must be over 5 years now, and this is the first year that he's been able to participate in this championship. He grew up in Scotland. He was a Scottish citizen. It took a while for him to become a Canadian citizen in order to be eligible for this championship. And then last year, as soon as he was eligible, his firstborn child was due in the middle of the championship, so he was unable to compete. Very nice to see Kerr here.
I mean, Kerr's definitely deserves the chance to be able to play in this event. He's wanted to for a long time. So it's good to see him get a crack at it this time. That was a big double he made there.
Yeah.
As we see third Jeremy Hardy taking his first throw of the championship.
Just four.
Curl. Let's control. 10.5.
So take a note of that early. We have our first rollout on the high side. That was a common theme this afternoon. Whenever the weight was up, whenever it was a little more than the board weight, they overthrew it. That rock stayed dead straight. So really important for these athletes, these curlers, to get their weight right.
Line's pretty good. Okay, got a little bit of room. I don't want to be heavy here. Top four. Just bite top four.
Well then.
Line's okay. Right here.
So Darren, I think you've been on basically the role Aaron Sluchinski's playing right now, where you had the morning and the afternoon off, and you had to start in the evening. What were you thinking going into game number 1, knowing that the other team had already played?
Well, I just always thought that it was a hard first 4 ends usually. We would get into trouble. Just you're not sharp, you're not precise yet, and the other teams played a game. So that is, but if you can hang in there for a few ends, then you figure it out and you're good to go. Everyone's going to be throwing well. Everybody's been preparing for this event.
Hard. Hard, you got it. Hard. Whoa. Hard.
Jeremy Hardy clears one, leaves the other one sitting there on the top 4, and the center guard just off center there. So does the job, clears out one yellow, leaves another one still there. Just that first end, Team Dunbar, like you said, they're both going after each other, and it looks like Team Dunbar has got a bit of an advantage here in number 1.
Well, it's just that first, that come around, not the first one, but the second one that bounced off a little bit. It's just like a 2-foot miss, and you're in trouble.
Morgan's rock. Right to it here. Morgan's rock. You got to go, Morgan.
They're still going to have a couple chances to get out of it.
You got to go. John.
This one needs to be in a good place. If it's hanging out wide, there might be a double accessible.
Yeah, I think
just yossed it out there. Okay.
There it is.
Normal? Yeah, or you could also play peel and roll to here. Normal?
Yeah, Aaron's quick to make this call.
Yeah, I like normal.
Yeah.
I like normal there too.
Normal? You want 6 first?
These rocks should fly out of there. Being how quick it is.
So we have Aaron Sluchinski here. He's going to throw his first rock of the championship. His team is representing the Airdrie Curling Club. They are currently on the season. They've competed against Andrew Dunbar once, and it was back in August. Aaron was able to, or Team Sluchinski was able to win that battle 10-3. But that was all the way back in August. I think that would have been one of the first games Team Dunbar had played together. They're a newer team, and so we'll see how much of a difference 5 months makes for Team Dunbar. Great double there from Aaron Sluchinski.
Control.
Like a 10-5?
Yeah, 10-5, roll it under there.
Let's run an exact same this
Yep.
I'm curious to see a corner guard get thrown and how much it curls for a corner guard.
I know this afternoon we had, if anyone was wrecking on a guard on a draw, it was typically going to the wings. We might have seen a hair more curl towards the wings than towards the center.
I mean, I would say that that's what most of the ice makers are going to try and do. You've got your sharpest rocks at the beginning of the event, so you run a little bit of a peak, and then as the event goes on and you need the rocks to get the contour to move the rock a bit, you'll hit the middle down. So you'll often see event ice start a little bit peaked and end up a little bit dished at the end. And I think Matt's probably right where he wants to be here with the ice as far as the shape goes. I'm sure he's, trying to figure out what his best temperatures are and that kind of thing, which is always a challenge on day one for an ice maker.
Wait, good. Yep. Whoa. Curl. Whoa. Yep.
I'm sure many of the viewers are aware, but if they're not, we have Darren Moulding, who is an ice maker doing the ice in Lacombe mainly, also in Rocky. That's right.
Bentley. Yeah.
I know, Darren, you have a lot of expertise there, so I might have to ask you a few more questions on, why certain shots are being made or missed, and you have that perspective of the ice maker. So that's going to be a pretty cool bonus for all the viewers today.
I mean, this rock will probably run pretty straight here.
Andrew Dunbar, last rock in the first end. Here's a blank attempt.
Yep. Yes.
Sweepers are on it. We don't want to nose it.
Hard.
I heard it clean, and we're good. Okay, so we got a blank in the first end. Team Dunbar did his job.
It was a good end.
Making sure they take the hammer into the second end. We'll go to commercial break, and then we'll have Darren Moulding analyzing the second end for us.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
Need extra space? We rock at storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's Icebound has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best brew in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
New at Asham. Take your game to the next level with the Gushu Ultra Light. Equipped with our world-famous rotator disc system that attaches by Velcro, quickly and easily upgrade and replace your sliding platform. Check out our website at asham.com.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
Keep it off that line, Carrot. Yeah.
And we are back at the Alberta Boston Pizza Cup presented by Best Western. I'm here, Jason Ginter with Darren Moulding. Second end of draw number 2 action between Aaron Sluchinski and Andrew Dunbar. Dunbar has the hammer. They just played a hit and stick on a rock top 12. With their yellow stones, Aaron Sluchinski's team, without hammer, will be throwing the red stones. Darren, what do you see in end number 1?
Dunbar, definitely had their chances to get that deuce. Sluchinski team, came deep on the one draw and then made a whole bunch of precision hits to get out of the end.
Line's good. Back 4. Okay, back 4.
A bit of a change of strategy here with Sluchinski nosing and keeping the center guard there. We're seeing Team Dunbar draw into the wing.
Back 4, back 8. Line's great. Line's great. Oh, boys.
Mikey's too good here.
There's definitely more curl to the wing than there is to the middle. Like, look at that. That went to the middle of the 12 foot. So, yeah, it's almost to the middle of the 12 foot. So, you see where Aaron's going to put the broom here.
Very soft here.
So you look and, that the middle will come down eventually, throughout the week, and you'll see a little more curl to the middle. A little less to the wing. Right now, you're going to have max curl to the wing.
Easy. Halfway. Hold on.
Another interesting point is just the amount of rotation you're seeing on the Team Sluchinski rocks compared to the Team Dunbar rocks.
For sure.
Sluchinski, they like to stay around the 6 to 8 rotation range, so on the max end. And I don't know if you'll get that much on Team Dunbar stone. So we might see a little more curl out of the yellow rocks today.
For sure, and even when they're icing around the center guards right now, Dunbar's taking probably like 8-9 inches more ice on a draw.
And obviously Team Dunbar has a bit of a game plan to keep things clean early. Seeing the 2 rocks in the front of the house, and they're looking to clean it up.
Mike. Good shot.
Okay.
Those houses are live.
Yeah, and you even scooted into the rings there, Darren.
Yeah.
Board weight.
There's
You won't
going
get
to
any
be
movement.
a lot of board weights being thrown.
I think with this nose hit being called, we'll likely see Team Dunbar wanting to keep this end nice and conservative. I want to remind everyone that Curling Alberta is running a 50-50 for every day, or at every day of this championship. So the 50-50, you'll be able to find 50-50 tickets at curlingalberta.ca/50-50. All proceeds tonight and throughout the weekend will be going towards the Hinton Curling Club. Hinton had some difficulties. They ran into some problems with their chiller, and they had to shut down the curling club for quite a large portion of their season. And so all the proceeds that will be raising throughout the weekend and throughout the week will be going towards the Hinton Curling Club to get that curling club up and running again.
And that's huge. You know, you see that happen around the province. There are various places that have experienced that, and you know, it's a lot. It's very expensive repair when your chiller, when your plant goes down, and you know, it's important for the community to have the rink. So yeah, we want to raise as much money as we can.
Yep. Whoa.
And there's going to be a very lucky winner tonight. So far, the grand prize at the moment where it stands, and we still have quite a few more hours to go, is $3,560. It's a pretty good chunk of change.
Alright, so kind of the same.
I wouldn't say no.
On my draws, eh? Yeah.
Line's good.
So you had mentioned, you know, coming from the higher seeds perspective here with Team Sluchinski, trying to get through the first four ends might be a goal of theirs. Team Dunbar being a lower seed, having already played on the ice this afternoon, they're taking a bit more of a defensive strategy, making sure that we, you know, reduce the amount of rocks in play. Do you like that mindset for Team Dunbar?
I do overall, like, but you might, you know, you might think that you could get after it a little bit early now, but you know, it won't take Sluchinski long to figure this out, and they're probably almost there already. So you know, I don't mind the plan if they want to try and keep this game close for a while. They, you know, they have hammer, so. It's a good strategy for them, I think.
We're not tight.
Okay.
We're gonna hog it maybe.
Dylan saying, I'm thinking it's hogging maybe. So Team Sluchinski tried to draw the wing, came up short, and essentially gave Team Dunbar a corner guard.
They're not gonna like that. And here's a chance, right? You make a good shot here, you're looking good for a deuce.
Okay, Morgan's rock.
These are the opportunities I think Team Dunbar is going to have to capitalize on against a pretty strong Team Sluchinski. I don't know how many they're going to get, how many of these opportunities.
Back here. Go. You're way back here. Go.
This one looks like it's coming deep.
Go. More. Okay, good. Okay.
You told us this would happen, Jay. Deep.
Yeah, I don't think we want nose.
Yeah, I mean, I was right once and I was wrong once with Team with Jeremy Hardy coming up short. But yeah, I think that in general, if teams are going to miss, it's going to be on the oversweep or the overthrow. Aaron can see about a third of this rock, looks like, from the half.
Hack weight.
If he overthrows this, if he gets this thing going to even board weight, I don't know if we're going to see enough curl.
You're just tapping out? Yeah.
Weight control is pretty huge here for Aaron.
Plenty of weight. Yeah, weight solid.
Well.
Their weight's solid right out of the hand.
Curl.
Curl. Curl. Right to it. Right to it. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh man, a lot of carve, couldn't quite get it over there. So this is a massive opportunity. You make this shot real good, and you know you're almost getting a deuce for sure.
Yeah, copy.
Yeah, if I'm Aaron, I'm tempted to
yeah,
if this draw is made perfect, I'm tempted to just hit the back one. It's
That's
open.
right. Yeah.
Take your medicine, give him two.
Copy.
Here, let's. You got.
No,
I'm gonna
top
get a
eight.
time
Top
on
eight's where you
this.
wanna be. Top 8 biting 4 is fine.
You got it.
Probably 15. You want 15-5, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, close.
Line's good.
Top 8. Top 8.
People are
Line's
calling
good.
top 8.
Line's good.
That's what they want.
Morgan's rock.
You got a curl in her hair.
Not too deep.
Can't be
Not too
deep.
I got 15-9.
Can't be deep.
15-9. They're calling top 8 and sweeping it. As this one slides just behind the tee
So
line.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, Aaron's gonna throw this shot, and he has to throw 16 seconds here. Any bounce, and it's probably 3. So this is a big shot early in this game. You know.
I got 15-8.
This is good for the sweepers to communicate the weight.
So
it's really important for Aaron to know, yeah, hey, you actually need to throw 16 or even less than that so that we can sweep it.
Yep, it's a big one.
Got there. Line's good.
Hold on. You can sweep it at the end.
Line's good. Wait only. No bounce. No bounce on this line.
Looks light to me.
Wait
No
good. Wait
bounce.
good.
Lock it
No
on.
bounce.
Wait
Just
good.
one sweeper. One sweeper.
You sit down.
Whoa. Little bump. Okay. No bounce on this line. Whoa. Just freeze it on.
That line looks good, and what a dandy from Aaron Sluchinski.
Well, and just absolutely masterful management of the stone by the sweepers. Like the whole way, just real calm. You know, they didn't listen to Aaron too much. They just did their thing and put the rock exactly where it needed to be.
Having played against Aaron Sluchinski a bunch myself, including the mixed doubles provincial final, I've seen that shot once or twice. He's got that one in his back pocket. I'm sure that'll give him a ton of confidence for the rest of the way.
But again, you know, like, not to take anything away, that was a great shot. But again, deep on a draw, right? And you know, that's the opportunities that you got to seize.
It's all you.
All you guys. Line's good.
It's all you. T-line.
You see Andrew Dunbar, last rock in the second end.
Line's
Draw
good.
to the 4-foot for his single.
T-line.
Take a look. Take a look.
Sweepers are sweeping this one in. Thinking it's close. Slides back. And Darren, I think it went too far.
That's a steal of one. Yeah.
Steal of one for Team Sluchinski. So,
well, we saw that steal coming the whole way, didn't we?
Keep looking up.
yeah, right. I mean, it was looking like a 3 early, and yeah, Aaron Sluchinski with his magic gets himself a steal for his team. We'll see Team Dunbar take the hammer into the third end when we come back.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $100,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
Original 16. Celebrate things done well.
Light up your love for curling with our customizable neon LED lights from Letterlands. Choose your new neon mixed doubles partner or make a statement with a neon curling rock in your window. Also actual Letterlands. Use discount code WHOA for 15% off. Only at Letterlands.com.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
Thank you to the local sponsors in Hinton supporting the 2024 Boston Pizza Cup presented by Best Western. Thank you to Diamond sponsors Tourmaline, Tech, and Reynaldi & Sons Contracting Limited.
Welcome back to the Alberta Boston Pizza Cup presented by Best Western here in Hinton, Alberta. Men's Curling Provincial Championships will be going all the way from this afternoon all the way to the end of Sunday. We're going to hope to crown we will be crowning our new Team Alberta for the men's national championship, the Montana's Brier in Regina, Saskatchewan. Here we have Team Sluchinski versus Team Dunbar. And Darren, it was looking like at least a 2 for Team Dunbar almost the whole way through the second end. Fortunately, there was a bit of a case of the heavies there on both of Andrew's two. And Aaron Sluchinski with, I think his teammates will say, a mixed doubles shot to make that corner freeze and pick up the steal.
It's just in curling, things can change so fast, and you saw it right there. And it's, it's a good throw too. It's just a little bit of an oversweep, and it's close. It's really close to being great, and Aaron makes a beautiful shot, and that's what happens.
Mm-hmm. And we've seen the rise of Team Sluchinski over the last couple of years, and even when things get a little tough, with Jeremy Hardy's rock coming up short, and then Aaron missing his first one, it could have been a 3. And then the good teams, they find a way, and Aaron was able to weld that one in his last.
I just thought that was a brilliant sweep by the front end there. Like, it was all half measures. They didn't have to do anything. They didn't pound the rock. They weren't right off of it. It was just sort of a 20 to 60% sweep the whole way. That's what you want.
Looks like an unfortunate pick there on Team Sluchinski's rock. So double centers, not by choice, but it looks like Team Sluchinski is going to have to put the pedal down and get aggressive here this end with their 2 center guards.
A little bit of room.
I think we're in for a little bit of fun.
We're gonna have to go for weight soon.
Okay, right here, top 12.
Looks pretty good now.
Room right now.
This is Team Dunbar here from the Crestwood Curling Center in Edmonton, Alberta. This is their first year together. Andrew's first year skipping in a while. He had competed last year throwing lead stones for Team Webb. We also had Mike Lambert and Morgan Van Doesburg over the last few years playing with Warren Cross at this provincial championship. We also had John Ritchie at the provincials in the past playing with Team Parent, I believe. So they've joined forces this year. They've had some success. They qualified for the provincials through the last chance qualifying event. So it took them a while to get there, but they're here, and they're 1-0 here in the championship.
You could hear Andrew after that last shot. He mentioned to the guys to look up, and it's quick.
Curl. Great. Curl.
Pretty good result there from Terry Drummond.
Like just hack.
You're hearing a lot of, I just want this much weight. Seems like just subliminal messaging. You want to make sure that they're not heavy out on the ice today.
Whoa. Clean, yep.
Firm hack.
Whoa. Please. John.
Hard, John.
Hard, John, you got it, hard. A little bit, Mike. Real nice.
I did one of those earlier.
Good throw.
So as we see, we're here in the A quarterfinal game. This is Team Sluchinski's first game, Team Dunbar's second game of the championship. We've seen almost all of the provinces claim their champions. I think the only ones we have left are the ones we're watching now, Team Alberta and Team Manitoba, the Viterra Championship going on this weekend. We've seen format after format, whether we have a true triple knockout bracket like we saw in New Brunswick. We've seen the 2 pools of 6 come back in Saskatchewan, and I think in Ontario as well. We've seen some championship pool. Darren, which format would you prefer?
I really like the one we do in Alberta, the triple knockout with the 12 teams. I think that's my favorite format. I can tell you which one I don't like the most. I just don't like that two pool of 6. I just don't like that. You can lose one game and pretty much you lose 2 games and you could be dead.
Yeah, I think we saw that last in Saskatchewan last weekend. There were, I think there was a tiebreaker game at 3-2 in one pool, and in another pool, 3-2 was just out. So yeah, you got your 5 games, but you don't have many chances to lose.
Clean.
What I like about the triple format is that every game matters. You know, if you have an 0-4 team, that game doesn't matter anymore. But every team that's still in this event can still win it.
Hard. No roll. Okay, real nice.
Very true. Very nice shot from Mike Lambert.
Good throw, Mike.
I've played against Mike Lambert in the Saville Super League. We have a team that we've entered there at the Saville Community Sports Center. And last game we played against Mike, Mike was throwing last and he was on fire. He made run back after run back, and yeah, he was able to beat us. So I'd be watching out for Mike. Don't leave him a run back because he's going to make it.
Good away. More.
Close.
More. Yep. Hard. Keep going.
Dylan Webster hard on the sweep.
Oh. He held that one dead straight.
5, 6 now.
Okay, so we got the 2 center cards up. We have the one biting the top of the house.
I don't hate that. He's running that all day.
Seems like Andrew has 2 options. I guess he could hit that rock in the top 12, or you could try to loop one around. What do you like here, Darren?
I like this. You go around there, and if you don't make it good, you might give up another steal. The problem is, if you roll out here, you might give up a steal anyway. I don't know. You want to stick this one on the edge of the rings.
Yep. Right to me, hard.
This one's looks like it's really curling.
Oh. Roll it, John. Yep. Get it in there. Spin.
Just didn't want to do it for him. Andrew Dunbar hoping for it to spin in. He's rolling out, and it gives Aaron a free chance to come around his 2 guards.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't really there to roll in. Not with that weight, anyway.
Just full 4.
Okay.
We'll leave it as late as we can.
Looking for 16 here, I would say.
Yeah, Aaron Brody had his draw weight in the second end with that clutch draw. Let's see if he can put another one on the tee line. I think we're getting enough late finish here with the ice condition that he should be able to sink this right around, and it can be lost.
Waist close.
Hard, you got it.
Waist good.
Keep going.
Hard.
Got to go to get by the next. Hard.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Hard.
Keep going. Gotta go.
Hard.
Gotta go.
Oh.
Nice sweep there.
That is a big league scrub there. Wow.
Yeah, what a sweep to get it by. It did slip behind the tee line.
15,
did it poke out too?
Yeah, a little bit. 15-7. It curled, it curled all the way under there. And then some.
And he's rolling it John's way, so he wants to roll it out towards the wing, just making sure that Aaron's going to have to deal with it and not leave Aaron a roll back underneath the guards.
Closer to board.
Whoa. Clean, clean,
Whoa.
clean. John.
Asking John Ritchie to curl this one. Really hoping to stick around.
Right to it, buddy. Right to it. Only.
Oh.
All right. Okay, good try.
So here's a golden opportunity for Aaron. You
he's
want to
top
put
eight
this
on
thing dead buried, maybe 2 or 3 inches into the button, and it is going to be a very difficult point for Andrew Dunbar.
I agree. Yeah, same weight. You
want Andrew Dunbar, he gave Aaron a chance, or a second chance in the second end after Aaron missed his first one. It wasn't a miss on this one, but it wasn't perfect. He's giving Aaron a chance to throw the same shot again here in 3.
I like the weight. Good. Weight's good.
Top board.
Line's good.
Weight's good. Line's good.
Line only right now.
Over curling a bit.
Weight's
still.
good.
Line's good.
Line's good. Coming down.
No, we're still good. Right on my broom.
Yeah, looks like you gotta go.
Yeah. Right on my broom.
Easy,
it's all you.
easy.
It's all you. Gotta curl a touch.
Whoa.
Still heavy.
Whoa,
Still
whoa,
heavy.
whoa.
Oh. That's good.
Sorry.
That's good.
This one also just slips deep. So sweepers were saying, I think it's good, and you could hear Aaron say, I think it's got to go.
Yeah, hot.
How hard is it to ignore your skip in that instance?
Well, you'd know better than me, because like I'm the one yelling all the time and causing all the problems.
Same way.
I know typically for our team, if we have one guy that's the designated outside sweeper for that shot, that person needs to have their head up at all times.
Yeah,
so
no more than
only sweep if you absolutely know you need to go for weight. Otherwise, you're the judger, and let's make sure that inside sweeper is listening to you. Andrew Dunbar looking to remove this stone.
Yes! Whoa! Whoa! Yes!
Whoa!
Yes!
It's curling towards that guard. Gotta get by, You gotta roll it out. Oh, what a shot. Very precise blank attempt and successful blank attempt from Andrew Dunbar. He will take the hammer into the 4th.
Good sweep.
That's a really good end to blank there for sure. Hammer into the 4th. You get a deuce here. Things are pretty good.
Those are hard to look at. You just got to trust it.
Wow, what a shot.
Okay, boys. Here we go.
Need extra space? We rock at storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
New at Asham. Whether you're in the hack or kicking back, live it in style in the new Throwin' Stones line exclusively by Asham. Curling is more than a sport, it's a lifestyle. Check out our website at asham.com.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $100,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation.
Thank you to the local Platinum and Gold sponsors, Sniper, 24/7 Compression, Quadra, Octane Controls Limited, Ascend, Wild Hay Oilfield Services Limited, Stitch and Print, and Sound Scaffolding.
We're back here in Hinton, Alberta, the host of the 2024 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup, presented by Best Western Hotels and Resorts.
Mine's a little tight.
A magnificent last shot by Andrew Dunbar. You could barely see any of the rock, and he was able to make contact with it for the blank. So Team Dunbar now has the hammer in end number 4. They've had the hammer throughout the game as they trail 1-0 against Team Sluchinski.
Nice shot.
A great start to this end here with Dylan Webster throwing up the center guard, John Ritchie coming around it, and Dylan Webster making the freeze. I think we're in for a great end of curling once again. Lots of rocks in play all around. I know we've had a couple of blanks, but they have been fairly exciting. So no shortage of entertainment this evening.
You got a little room. Small bump. Whoa, then. Small bump. Morgan, you got to go. Morgan, you got to go.
Back four.
Yeah, we're watching
Hard,
Morgan. Two teams get after it here, which is always fun.
Hard. Oh, this is bad. Okay.
Oh, no.
Just real heavy.
Oh. Yeah.
Hack. Yeah, whatever. I like hack.
It's
We've
just
seen this spot a few times.
a lot of rocks under curling and going too far.
Hack, wait. Yeah, you got it.
I think at this point in the game, if I'm heavy, I think I'm just setting my window. I'm gonna say, okay, well, I want this rock to stop top 8. Okay, I'm gonna aim for a tight guard this time because I know my tendency has been heavy. And then, you know, what's worst case scenario? Well, you throw tight guard and your sweep it to where it should be.
Sometimes too, it's just nice to feel the other side of the margin.
Nice shot. Good shot.
Nice shot from Kerr Drummond.
Just to the hack.
The Team Sluchinski, they have played a lot this season. They've come into this championship with 54 games on the World Curling Tour and World Curling events this year, with a record of 32-22. They've played in all of the slams so far, the Grand Slams, all 3. They haven't made playoffs there yet, but they have had a lot of success otherwise, winning 2 titles. One in Leduc just to kick off the season, and one in Beaumont in September to really get them into the Grand Slams. Lots of playoff appearances, but haven't won an event since September, so I think they're due.
Well, this team, Sluchinski, they're one of the best teams in the country. They, you know, Aaron's got a lot of experience, and these guys have been together now for quite a while, and Jeremy's been such a good fit on the team as well. It's been pretty cool to see them just keep getting better and better to the point now where they're a legitimate elite curling team, you know, and we're watching one of the best teams in the world here.
Yeah, it was not long ago that when you saw Aaron Sluchinski at the provincial championships, you just didn't know which lineup he was going to bring.
Smidge low.
He had Kerr playing with him, and everybody knew that Kerr wasn't eligible for a while, and so he'd have a different second or a different third coming in. So oftentimes he'd be playing with his brother. I actually came in and played for an event with him for a season when I was teamless for a bit, and he's always been around.
I remember that, Jay.
Hard!
Yeah, doesn't matter which team, though. He's always hanging around when it comes to Saturday and Sunday.
Well, he's just really smart. Like, you watch him call a game. Really smart, aggressive, like you said, not afraid of anything. doesn't care who you are. He's going to come after
Possibly
you.
haven't played for a bit. So.
And he's also a good, a good teammate. He's had guys stay with him and curl with him for a long time.
Yeah, especially lead Dylan Webster and second pair Drummond now. I think they've been playing together, I want to say, ever since Dylan was fresh out of juniors.
And Jeremy was kind of that missing ingredient for them, I think. That they needed, he's a shot maker, good sweeper. It seems like he has just the right amount of input with Aaron.
Yeah, I totally agree. They were even very competitive when they were playing with just the three of them for a season. The one year they had Dylan throwing the first three, Kerr throwing the middle three, and Aaron throwing the last two, and they were winning Bonspiels, making finals, just the three of them.
That's probably pretty good, eh?
Kerr told me the beauty of it was when they won, they only had to split the money 3 ways.
Got this.
There's something to that. I think they were able to. They were able to switch up who was going to be in the house each game. So if you, Aaron was always skipping, but if you have 3 guys that they don't have big egos, they'll say, "Oh, I'll play wherever." Kerr was in the house for game 1 of the day, and then Dylan would go in the house for game 2, just to save everybody some of their energy, knowing you're going to have to sweep 5.
Whoa, close.
That doesn't surprise me, though. That's just intelligent, right? And that's Aaron's always been like that.
John, Morgan. Okay, good.
Another nice shot from Mike Lambert. Just great weight control. When you're calling hack weight and you throw more than hack weight, we're seeing, at least today, that rock's not finishing up the way you want it to. So if anything, you're going to shade on the side of, just through, making sure you sweep it to get it out, just to get that extra curl.
Can I get just a hair more? Yeah.
I like it.
Still definitely not out of the woods if you're Team Dunbar.
Little big.
Yep. Hard. Weights up.
Hard.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Don't let the yellow.
Yeah, hard. Great.
Bounce it.
So this one, Jeremy found some curl there.
He knew it right away. He didn't like the way he threw it. That's big because Sluchinski, had control of this end.
Yep.
They go and make this little soft weight double now, and it's a hard shot, but if they make it, it'll be interesting.
Yeah, especially with those 2 biters. We have Team Dunbar with 4th shot and 5th shot now, and
I'm fine with board too.
if they make this double, they could be sitting 3 here in the house. Even if you just hit and roll behind that corner guard, you're 1 double away from a big end.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. Really gotta go, Morgan. Hard, Morgan. Really gotta go. Hard. Whoa. Okay.
That's fine. Yeah, right on nose.
That might be real good. It depends.
Normal.
If you ever get a chance to get at that one at the side there. We'll see, though, if Aaron rolls into the wrong spot here, it could cue it up. If Aaron over rolls that guard by, a third of a rock or half rock, it's a nose hit to sit 4. But a roll directly under the guard would be good.
There's Aaron Sluchinski. He's really no stranger to the high pressure shots with the potential for big ends. Playing mixed doubles. He was successful winning his 3rd mixed doubles provincial championship in the last 5 years, I believe. This time he was playing with his wife, Amanda. So Aaron's very successful in not only men's, but also with the mixed doubles. He'll be representing Alberta in Fredericton, New Brunswick in March.
Pretty good, Mike.
Yep.
I'm not going to tell you who we played in the final of that game.
Yeah, control. Just roll it half under our yellow. Yeah. 10-5.
Said half?
Yeah, we can roll it so it's half tucked and it's pretty good.
Aaron's versatile. He can sweep a little bit too, you know, for a guy who skipped all the time.
Yeah, I think he sees the value in
Easy.
in being multifaceted.
John, close. John,
Keep going,
John.
Straight.
John.
Easy. Real nice.
That's a beautiful shot. Beautiful.
That's a dandy roll.
If he, yeah, you know, because now if he makes that double and rolls too far, it's a hit for two. I mean, it's, you know, Aaron can make the shot, but there's some risk for him.
Only two.
Yeah, definitely. And if he stuffs it, it's just a wide open hit for two.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's one more theme that we saw in draw number one was the see the lights on the handles there, Darren? We had quite a few red lights in the first draw. I think I counted 6 between the 4 games.
Straight. Whoa. Curl.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Aaron says there's nothing to this game, and I'm just going to make this double stick around.
Well, that's the thing. He made that shot look so easy, and that's not an easy shot.
Definitely, yeah. A little thinner, yeah, you make the double, but you roll out, and it's 2. A little thicker, you might not make the double, and it's 2.
There's not a lot of that rock you can hit and sit 2 there.
Mike, hair last. All right, boys, we're on tee.
Okay, well, let's see what it's timing at in the 4th end here.
Here we are, Andrew Dunbar drawing to the full 8 foot for his one last rock in the 4th end.
It's all you guys. So close.
Need full 8. It's running. It's really running. It's not curling.
Sweepers don't like it. They're right off. Needs to dig.
No.
And as this one skates through the rings, it looks like it's going to be another 2 for Team Sluchinski. They're going to take a 3-0 lead into the 5th end as we come back. Team Dunbar will keep the hammer, hoping to get onto the board.
Curling Alberta presents the 2024 Boston Pizza Cup, presented by Best Western Hotels and Resorts. Brought to you by Boston Pizza, dedicated to establishing strong relationships with the community and supporting local sports. By Best Western Hotels and Resorts, a curler's home away from home. By Curling Alberta, spreading the power of sport through curling and inspiring the curlers of today and tomorrow. By the Hinton Curling Club and the local hosting committee. By the town of Hinton, a community of opportunity. By the dedicated local sponsors. And produced by Curling Stadium to bring the excitement to you.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You can throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
New at Asham, take your game to the next level with the Gushu Ultra Light. Equipped with our world-famous rotator disc system that attaches by Velcro, quickly and easily upgrade and replace your sliding platform. Check out our website at asham.com.
Welcome back to draw number 2 here Wednesday night. We have Team Sluchinski throwing the red stones versus Team Dunbar throwing yellow. And Darren, we've had basically a tale of two halves each end. We've had Team Dunbar kind of getting out to a hot start, having their chance at a couple, and then Aaron Sluchinski just shutting the door. That's basically been the story of the game so far. And Aaron Sluchinski has got his team out to a 3-0 lead as we approach the 5th end.
Yeah, I mean, the last shot he made was an absolute beauty. He's been spot on since that early miss. He's been really good.
Never has to curl. Right here. Line's great. Right here, boys. Think you can go. Yep.
And we'll see how long it takes Andrew Dunbar to fine-tune that draw weight. That's 2 draws now that have just slipped too heavy. Maybe just urge, or I guess if I was sweeping his rocks, I would urge him to give it to me, making sure that I'll take that rock from the top 12 to the tee line if we need to. It's pretty hard to take the rock from the back 8 to the tee line.
Yeah.
You know, I think sometimes too, what happens on the arena ice is, you know, if you're not used to playing on that arena ice, it is so much quicker under your foot. So like even just a little bit more of a kick on normal club ice, you'll get away with it. But you just won't get away with it on an arena. It's funny because after I play on an arena and then I come home, even though my ice in Lacombe is 15 hog to hog, I'm short. And it's just that feeling underfoot.
My foot touched your guard up there, but I don't think it moved.
16-1.
I wonder if, you know, that might be getting to him a little bit.
Yeah, perhaps that, you know, combined with the, you know, slightly straighter ice conditions you typically would see in an arena. Like, you see that rock that just got placed in the top 4. You see where those 2 guards are. Typically, you would have too much late swing. You wouldn't be able to make that shot. So, you know, it doesn't travel as much side to side. Maybe those times are deceiving with the straighter draws.
That's good.
That's a good point. Yeah.
And yeah, they only got rid of 1 rock there, but it's not terrible. You know, you have your yellow stone in front of reds, so you're able to promote those. We'll see if Andrew can make use of each one of these stones to try to generate a bit of offense.
It's going to come down to, you know, they're going to have to execute some good soft weight shots.
Weight's good.
Clean. Just clean.
We're there.
Okay, curl.
And this is getting to that point in the game. Darren, you said in the preview, basically, if you're a team that's been sitting all day, you want to make sure you're kind of staying alive through the first 4, and then now you can really turn up the heat in the 5th. And it looks like Team Sluchinski's doing just that. They've taken the lead in the first 4, and now they've put a lot of pressure here on Team Dunbar.
Well, and they're not making those little mistakes that they were making the first couple ends, and that's because they know what they've got out here now, and I would expect them to continue making their shots really well.
Heel. Whoa. Whoa, off. Mike. Good throw.
Darren, I'm just reading through some of the YouTube chat on our YouTube page, the Curling Alberta page, and the Curling Zone page, and you're getting a lot of love. People are loving to hear from you as you commentate this championship. I know they're all missing you out on the ice.
They can get to it, but
I haven't read any of it, but that's good. I'm glad. It actually kind of, commentating the game and watching it makes me want to be there.
Yeah. Okay. You got it.
I don't know if we want to start any rumors yet, Darren, but do you have any desire to get back into the men's game?
If I can get my shoulder fixed to the point where I can where I feel good, I would consider maybe playing again. I'm getting a surgery in May, and we'll see where we're at after that.
That's good to hear. How long have you been playing with the shoulder injury? Or had you been playing?
Oh, like where it was really bad, probably from about 2019. So my last probably 4 years. But it's just gotten worse and worse. So yeah, we're gonna deal with it this spring, and then we'll see.
Well, it's amazing to know that even with the shoulder injury like that, you were still able to win the Brier. So I don't think anyone can have any excuse now.
Good hack. Good hack.
Yeah, there were some times when I knew I was doing harm to it, and I still did it because I wanted it so bad.
So here we have Mike Lambert throwing third stones for Andrew Dunbar.
Whoa. Close. Whoa, Morgan. Morgan, you really got to go. Hard, Morgan. Hard.
These are these soft shots that you've been talking about, Darren, making sure that they make these nice and precise. You just can't overthrow it on the ice today.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and you can see now a little bit of frustration creeping in. That's natural. But,
Same weight.
They've got to start getting on the other side of the margin a little bit. And, if they can start doing that, then they can build some momentum for themselves.
Got a little lighter.
Top 8, top 12.
Yeah, hard done.
Yeah. Hard done. Hard.
Just a tight guard.
Still going. Hard.
Jeremy Hardy's rock seems to be coming up a little short here from the come around. Going tight guard.
That's a couple interns that have been like that for him.
It's all right.
Well, he's going to open the door for Mike Lambert to come in again.
That's definitely an opening.
Breeze on this, Mike.
But they, if they can get a really good precise shot here, then they'll have a good chance at a deuce.
I'll give it to you. Yep, I'll look at that. What are we for? Back eat.
Okay, stay close. Stay close. Yep. Room. Yep. Room. Yep. Yep. Yeah! Hard!
One's really grinding towards that guard. Got to get it by.
Spin it in there, John. Yep.
The weight was actually really good.
Yeah, weight was fine, boys.
Okay.
Shoot.
The weight was good. The sweepers were calling back 8 out of the hand.
Like that? Yeah.
Turns out weight was okay, but line wasn't okay. I pumped Mike up from Super League, and I think I might have jinxed him.
It's just a matter of finding that combo, right? You got to find that combo, and that's the hardest thing to do.
So yeah, if Aaron Sluchinski can make this hit and roll now, oh boy.
Yeah, it's.
What are you throwing for weight board?
It goes from one opportunity on one side to another bigger opportunity on the other, right? And Aaron makes this, it's going to be a world of hurt. A world of hurt.
Good weight.
Yeah, hard, real hard. Real hard.
Yep, hard.
Real hard.
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 Hard for a piece.
Can he hold this?
Hard, keep going.
This is the first one we've seen that's curling like this.
Whoa.
Oh my.
And the first real big mistake from Aaron Sluchinski. Neither one of these teams wants to really take the bull by the horns here.
Aaron didn't like that throw.
Why open head?
That's higher because I'm playing 8 plays now. You have double.
Yeah. Yeah, at least I hit mine on the wall.
So yeah, even so, like Andrew's gonna have to be pretty careful with where he rolls to here. If he rolls right under the guard, it's gonna leave Aaron a double to sit right underneath there, buried behind both guards.
Where do you even roll? Like, I don't even. Yeah, that's tough.
I think you want to roll as far as you can.
You're still gonna be giving it good pop. Yeah, well, we're not throwing anything. We're not throwing anything.
I don't know how far you can roll, really.
No ad,
I mean, if you want to make sure you score, I think your ideal is, you roll an inch to the left. You see on the monitor there, an inch to the right now, so that Aaron will have to play the slip double, the thin one.
Yeah.
Roll out. But I think you want to make sure you score more than one. So I think I'm trying to roll in and have to hope that Aaron doesn't make his.
Down 3, you have to try for a multiple score here.
Yep.
You got it.
Yeah, we know the spot.
Okay. It's got to be the right weight here.
Andrew Dunbar, Crestwood Curling Center.
Clean. Clean. Whoa, John.
Stay close.
Ushering John Ritchie to now back to straight.
Oh,
gotta get it by. Oh, what a shot.
What a shot.
That's almost the best he could have done with that weight there. Just a dandy.
He couldn't have really rolled anywhere. It was, would have been tough to roll anywhere. It's not the hardest double.
Hit the center line one first.
Okay.
You can hear Aaron wants to hit the shot rock first and push the rock that's on the edge of the forefoot out.
There's a small risk of pushing it back into the guard maybe, but
he could get fortunate and click off the side one too. Got a bit of room for error here. I'm hearing clean, so
just money.
There it is.
He doesn't miss the last one, Jay. He might miss the first one, at least today, but he's not going to miss the last one.
Same weight.
Yeah, much to the chagrin of Andrew Dunbar. It seems like whenever he has a chance, he just needs Aaron to not make one perfect, and look what happens.
He reminds me of a cat playing around with some kind of toy.
You're on the nose, boys.
But, the thing is, Andrews, they've had their chances. They've been on them. They've been on them steady,
Yep.
Yeah, Andrew Dunbar, last rock, fifth end. He needs his single point here.
Right to it.
And a great sweep from Morgan Van Doesberg.
What a brush. And they're still battling, and we have a 3-1 game at halftime here.
Yeah, still lots of game left to go. Aaron Sluchinski is going to take the hammer for the first time as we get into the sixth end. We're going to have a few minutes for the fifth end break here. We're going to see, you see the ice makers out with the mops and the brooms, making sure this ice is nice and clean. The players will get refreshed, ready to go for the second half of this game, and we're going to take a little bit of a break.
Curling Alberta's 50/50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $100,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
Original 16. Celebrate things done well.
Sponsors in Hinton supporting the 2024 Boston Pizza Cup presented by Best Western. Thank you to Diamond sponsors, Line, Tech, and Reynaldi and Sons Contracting Limited.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Original 16. Celebrate things done well.
Strongs. And we're back in action here at the 2024 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup presented by Best Western. Draw number 2 this Wednesday night. We have our feature sheet, Team Sluchinski versus Team Dunbar. Team Sluchinski is carrying the 3-1 lead into the 6th end with the hammer. On our other sheets, Darren, I'll pass it off to you, and you can give us the line scores for those sheets.
Well, we've got Kevin Cooey off to a 3-1 jump on Jacob Libis. Vavrick and Perrin are deadlocked at 2 in the 6th end. And then Sturmey's got a 3-1 lead over Jared Jenkins in the 5th end. So all these games are still definitely in the balance.
Yeah, so if you want to find any of the live feeds of any of those games, we are streaming all sheets through Curling Stadium, and all games are available to watch on the Curling Alberta and Curling Zone YouTube channels. So feel free to jump on to another stream on a YouTube page. If you can't find it, search the team you wish to find on the search bar on YouTube, and you should be able to direct right to it. Any link that says Curling Alberta or Curling Zone, those are the ones you're going to want to find. This, however, the feature sheet will be the only one that has commentary for now. So if you're here, thank you. And you're joined by Darren Moulding and myself, Jason Ginter, here broadcasting to you from a remote location, not in Hinton, but I think we're happy we're not there as the snow is falling and we're comfy and cozy in the basement of our own house.
I don't want to sweep it through.
So yeah, after the 5th end, we have Team Sluchinski leading 3-1. They do have the hammer going into 6, and the mop seems to have struck again.
The mop, and you think about it, right? Like if you just clean a rock all the way down the sheet, but if you take a mop, you essentially do that to the entire ice surface.
Okay, line's good.
The ice will be like 6 feet quicker.
Line's
Maybe
good.
I feel like
Right
it
on the
depends
O.
on the conditions. It could
Line's
even be
great.
more than that. But I
Line's
think,
good.
4 to 6
Easy, it's
feet
gotta
you can
curl.
pretty much
Whoa,
guarantee.
boys. Whoa. Whoa.
And that's pretty tough when the ice is already running 16 seconds to tee. I think that's pretty tough for anyone to say, okay, I'm going to throw you 17 seconds, and it's going to end up somewhere close.
It's hard to slide that long without thinking of other things. Like, you're like almost 5 seconds between the hack and the hog line, and a lot goes on in a person's head in that amount of time.
It's like Aaron Sluchinski is asking Dylan Webster for another try at the come around.
Close. No, it's heavy.
It's heavy again.
Still going out.
Back 8. It's there on its own.
Sweepers don't like it too much. Aaron's hoping to make sure it's back 8. Definitely don't want to be back button with that one.
4. Rosen's okay.
So unique to this event, the first Boston Pizza Cup, where we will be giving out an award each game that we commentate, we are going to give out the Boston Pizza Moment of the Game at the conclusion of this game. So each feature game, we have a Boston Pizza gift card that we're going to give away to one athlete on the sheet for a moment in the game where they excelled and made a big difference, maybe even a game changer. So Darren, I'm going to give the honor to you as our color guy to give that award out. Could be a line call, could be a great sweep, could be a shot by any one of the players, could just be anything. I'm going to let you decide the winner of that award. And of course, Boston Pizza, title sponsor for the Boston Pizza Cup, the Men's Provincial Championships. We want to thank Boston Pizza on behalf of Curling Alberta. We want to thank all the Boston Pizza franchisees for being supportive of curling in Alberta and for being eager to find new ways to grow the game with us. And so Boston Pizza in the Northern Alberta Boston Pizza franchisees have been supportive of this championship for a long time. We want to wish them as much thank yous as we can. And we're actually going to hear Sheldon Hay on a few of the broadcasts as we go throughout the week. Sheldon has been to basically every Boston Pizza Cup that he's been in support of. He missed last year, but we're happy to have him back in Hinton.
I've got lots of good memories with Sheldon over the years. He's definitely a huge part of curling and the curling landscape in Alberta, and consequently around the country. But Boston Pizza and Sheldon have supported this event for a long time. I don't know. I couldn't even imagine it being called anything else.
I like the hack waiter. Ian board. Okay.
Yeah, and I mean the roundel that you see on the chest and on the button.
Yeah, I've thrown this shot.
I don't know. It'd be tough to see anything else in the button at this championship. You see it fits so clearly, and you always want to cover the right between the B and the P.
I actually want pizza right now.
Do you have a favorite Boston Pizza order, Darren?
Yeah. But it's not pizza. It's hot wings and a Caesar salad.
Little quiet.
I can respect that.
Yep. Off chair. Yep.
Anyone who knows me will say that that's the truth.
Hard. It's good. Hard.
Right up.
Hard.
Watch the yellow. Watch the yellow.
No roll.
Nice
shot.
Beauty.
Good sweep.
What a great shot there from Kerr Drummond.
Well, Kerr's, he's a really, really good player. Versatile as well. Can do the touch game, can throw the big weight. Great sweeper, great judge. Relatively, a lot of people don't know him because he hasn't been able to play in playdowns.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are able to see him now that he's been able to break into the slams with Team Sluchinski, and now that he's been able to play at this championship. Now, it'll be interesting to see as this week unfolds with the Manitoba playdowns and the Alberta playdowns. Right now, if all of the favorites were to win, not saying that they will, but right now there is one wild card or CTRS spot still available to qualify a team to the Brier. And it goes to the top team the top team that hasn't won their province after the provincial playdown. So currently that top team is Team Kevin Cooey, although they are the favorites here. Should Kevin Cooey win, the next on the list is Team Carruthers in Manitoba, and they are the favorites to win the Manitoba Provincial. And then third on the list is the team you're watching right now, Team Sluchinski. So it is, you know, I mean, I'm not going to say they want to go in that way, but there is a chance at least that if those two teams were successful in the provincials, that we could see Team Sluchinski at the Brier as well.
Same weight?
It wouldn't be shocking to see both things happen there. That would get them that wild card spot, but I'm sure, you know, Team Sluchinski, they want to win this event, and that's what they're focused on.
Yeah, each team in the pregame has been asked, you know, what would wearing the blue and yellow colors, blue and gold colors of the Brier and the Purple Heart mean to you? And I think every one of them says it basically means everything in curling. You know, you play this game to earn yourself a Purple Heart and go to the national championship. You want to be one of the teams, one of the celebrities that are competing in front of thousands of people at the Brier, and you want to earn your way there. So I think that if I'm Team Sluchinski, I'm not looking at the points. I'm just looking at trying to do what I can to win this provincial championship.
Yep.
They're definitely a caliber of team that could do just fine at the Brier.
Hard, gotta go. Real hard. Really gotta go. Real hard.
100%, and I think they're a caliber of team that has a chance to win this event as well. Being the number 2 seed coming in, playing Cooey relatively tight throughout the season, kind of being in a points race with them throughout the year.
What's that? That rock's curling a ton more.
I'm really excited to see how they do this week.
Last, Mike, center line. Yeah.
But they're a fun team to watch. Aaron's fun to watch.
Back four is perfect.
And this team Dunbar has kind of been one of these teams that have been, they don't play a lot of the larger spiels. They play close to home. So a team like Team Sluchinski, Team Cooey, even Team Sturmey, maybe don't see Team Dunbar a lot, but they're a team that's been improving throughout the season, practicing lots. You'll notice in the pre-game interview, Andrew says that he's been working with a technical coach by the name of Jamie Cooey. He's got some help in his corner. The team has gotten a lot better throughout the season, and they've improved. And I think it's important to note that their daily training environment is something that they've stressed over competition. So there's a few ways to go about it. Team Sluchinski playing a lot, and we have Team Dunbar practicing a lot.
Buckle up on this one, Jay. Here comes a bomb, and it's gonna be spinny and it's gonna be hard. And let's see what happens here.
Well, you got me excited, Darren.
Yep. Hard. 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 Hard.
Well, Dylan is able to keep up to this one at least.
Oh,
this one just rolls out.
He safetied it a little bit.
That brings back memories, Darren, when I curled with you in the Boston Pizza Alberta Curling Tour Championship.
Same thing.
Yeah.
If you want to look that video up, just type in Darren Moulding double takeout, and you'll see a young Jason Ginter sprinting after a rock. I think it was about four and a half seconds between the hog lines, and you nailed it.
Just got to hit it in the right spot.
Don't the hair later, but second one down here.
Line's good.
Line's good. Have a look.
Have a look. Make sure we're in the rings, boys. Got to be in the rings.
Have a look.
We're good.
Okay, got to be in the ring. If you want to force him here, it's got to stay in the rings.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Okay.
Jeez.
A little bit of frustration there from Andrew Dunbar. I think that still had just remnants of the mop, you know, just having that little bit of extra glide. Even just 2 feet made the difference there.
15 quarter, into the rings.
Good effort.
I thought it was good.
Me too.
That's not a fun walk that he's making right now, and I've made it too. And yeah, you know, it's just not fun when a rock when it goes through like that when you got a chance. But
Last rock here from Aaron Sluchinski. Needing a curl. And he makes no mistake making the blank attempt. So he will take the hammer into 7. Leading 3-1 as we go into the break.
Thanks, bud.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
Need extra space? We rock at storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's Ice Pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best brew in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
New at Asham. Take your game to the next level with the Gushu Ultra Light. Equipped with our world-famous rotator disc system that attaches by Velcro, quickly and easily upgrade and replace your sliding platform. Check out our website at asham.com.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
Changes the surface, right?
Mm-hmm. Welcome back to the Boston Pizza Cup in Hinton, Alberta at the Bill Thomson Arena. My name is Jason Ginter. I'm here with Darren Moulding. Here in draw number 2 action, we have Team Sluchinski 3-1, taking advantage of a mistake from Andrew Dunbar there, making that blank attempt, and taking that hammer into 7. So they have a 2-point lead. They have the hammer, and they're going to force Andrew Dunbar. Now it looks like he's throwing 2 center guards.
Double guns. Double guns here.
Okay, a little bit of room.
Buckle up, everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, this is one of those make it or break it ends. You want to see, Andrew Dunbar wants to see a steal, and he's going to do everything he can to make that happen.
Hard! Hard, 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 hard! Hard, Mike! Hard, you gotta go! Hard! Hard, 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 hard! Well, that's hard to do.
Oh. I bet you those sweepers were sweeping that rock for 25 seconds between the hog lines, and he still couldn't quite get it over.
No double guns. I was all excited about it.
Really hard to do. Yeah, you really did. More. Wait, it's about the same. Top 4.
You look at it on Sluchinski's end here, and it's like,
about the same.
you know, do you push a little bit and try to score a multiple score here?
Still Jeremy,
really kind of, you know, put the game almost out of reach.
Yeah, if you look at it, like really the story of the game, at least early, was Andrew Dunbar's team, Team Dunbar, having their chances, potentially 2, potentially 3, but just not being able to capitalize. And now that Jeremy Hardy at 3rd and Team Sluchinski has been ramping it up a little bit. It's really putting the pressure on Team Dunbar, and yeah, they've fought back a little bit. It seems like Andrew's making a few more, and they're staying in it. But even so, it's still only a 2-point game.
Line's really tight.
So if Team Dunbar is able to steal a point here, we still have 4 ends left. Force them to 1 and then get their deuce. All of a sudden we have a tie game.
That's not great. Close, John. Yep.
Now we want this one to be a high guard.
Yep. Ah, man, this is brutal. Okay. Okay.
Dunbar not too impressed with that guard.
These, and but what do you do, right? Like,
Odd end. Yeah. I think we do. Yeah, probably. I think so. Especially because it's staggered, right? Yeah, let's make it good here.
Interesting. You hear odd end.
He wants to keep the
like
shooter.
if this was one end later, would you wrap again there?
Yeah, exactly.
I think if it was one end sooner, you would. I don't know. I think in 8 you're probably ripping it in 8 too, aren't you?
Yeah, I think if I'm looking at the scoreboard and I have total control of the game like this, 2 up with hammer, I'm trying to get out of dodge every end. But a bit of a mistake there from Team Sluchinski, leaving that rock around in the rings.
It's probably the right call, but it's not the fun call. And you want to get after it. I know Aaron. He gets bored if there's too many open ends out there.
It does show some maturity, though. Like you could be playing your Tuesday night, Thursday night men's league game, and you're coming around again every time in that situation, right? Because you wanna take it to them. You want to play with some rocks in play. You want to have some fun. And then worst case scenario, well, yeah, okay, we gave them 1 here. That's fine. But when the stakes are this high and you want to make sure that you're not giving the other team an inch, I like this strategy from Team Sluchinski.
Yeah, it's a very important event, and you can't just start dumping off one of your triple. It's a triple knockout. You can't just risk losing a game. I mean, it's not the wrong call. It's definitely the right call.
Yeah, I mean, and you could be like, yeah, you're up by 2 and you have the hammer. There's nothing wrong with putting a little pressure on the other team and making that draw, but it's just what happens if you don't.
Well, if it was a little later in the end, you might even do it, right? But that's pretty early. Things could change. But if it was, later in the end on 3rd rocks or something, and it maybe take the other team a couple rocks to get out of it, you might do it.
On the flip side here, if I'm Team Dunbar, yeah, I'm saying if Andrew's calling a hit with 3rds rocks here at this point in the game, I think I'm lying down in front of it. I want this guard. I want to prolong the chance at getting the force at least, because I think if you play the hit, Team Sluchinski,
it's a blank.
They're going to make a double and then the blank you play.
Okay, easy, room.
Would you actually lay down on the ice?
John, you're going to have to go.
Thought about it before.
John's got to go.
I just can't do that to my team.
All right, you got to go, John.
I don't know if I've ever seen someone do it.
Yep.
More so, I just would feel bad for the ice.
Yep. Okay, just a missile.
It's not a very good guard.
Yeah, it's just heavy, a lot of heavy now.
Yeah, well, what are we doing? Roll right onto the yellow.
Also interesting, Team Sluchinski could just, again, get out of dodge here and make all 3 of these rocks go. Aaron's taking a bit of an audible here, and he's changing it up. He's trying to hit and roll in front. He's going to make it hard on Team Dunbar.
Clean. Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard. Whoa. Yep. Hard. Shot.
That was a really nice throw.
I think that's pretty juicy.
Can you get one in there?
I really like the call from Sluchinski, but if I'm Dunbar, at least that gives me a chance,
Yeah.
With 1 rock in play, that's just good. We're going to Blanksville again, right? But with these 3 rocks, you could put this in a place where it would be, I mean, it wouldn't be impossible to get out, but a lot harder to get out than having that 1 rock in play.
Okay, well
Mike's going to have to be pretty precise with this draw. This has got to be in the top of the house.
Close. Whoa, freeze it. Line's good. You got room. Got room. Freeze it. Yep. 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 Hard. Hard. You gotta go. Hard. 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 Oh.
Gotta bounce it. Gotta bounce it.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
It's not all bad.
I think you just knows that, Jerry.
Yeah, interesting. I heard 8 right out of the hand.
Do we want to get in that game?
I don't know if that was just a misjudge or if the ice is slowing down at all, but that one really came up short.
Could we lose?
I don't think we need to be. We're not really
Could
getting
we
more than
lose
2
them
playing
all
that
here?
draw.
I
think
don't
we just
think
blow it
so,
up,
hey?
Take our blank into an even. Let's talk about this one.
I'm seeing just off nose on the yellow. See if you can get both yellows going. And you probably save the shooter and the rock in the top of the button.
Well, I'm just
Spread out those 2 rocks.
This one.
Yeah, I know. Like, I'm just saying, this is going to touch.
Yeah, I'm thinking all might go.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. We don't got much scoring area here. To get
I mean,
teams,
if it all goes, you're not
Play,
sad.
you can even play peel or normal right at the nose of that.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
I think you just
yeah.
move a little that way.
I agree.
Yeah, the one thing you can't do is hit this one on the center line side. Got to make sure that top 8 rock goes, and if you roll out, you roll out. You lose the other rock, you lose the other rock. I don't, like I said, I don't think we're sad. Like you said, I don't think we're sad.
Agree? Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
They called a peel weight shot, trying to remove both yellows.
This one will be moving.
Curl. Whoa.
Looks close.
Beauty.
Oh,
beauty, and saves all red rock.
That is a big one.
Yeah.
It's a dagger.
I don't know if Jeremy thought that was even there. What a great shot. And you said it was moving. He actually threw that with a kind of like a firm weight shot, not super hard, and just enough to keep all the rocks.
And just spilled those, spilled those red ones.
That's just understanding angles to perfection. So Andrew Dunbar needing a double here to try to save the day.
Yep. Whoa. Easy.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Yes. Hard. Hard.
He gets one. And he touches all of them. And just rolls out of the house.
Any thinner and he gets them all.
Line call.
Oh,
it's a line call.
So close. And the worst part for Andrew now is that those rocks are basically dead even.
Yeah. It's not as.
Aaron can put this one in a place where there's no double at all.
Which is, it's usually the opposite. Yeah. But.
Yeah, it's.
You throw 15-5, your money.
Yeah, you're not going to get a force anymore.
What are we thinking here? Okay, I like that. Yeah, it curls more to the wings, so I think the weight will come up a little bit. I like that.
Supers are asking for a 15-5. So curling a little more, maybe you have to throw it a few feet harder than towards the middle. Still fast.
I got there. I don't want to.
Where you at?
On its own.
Stay close. It's going to be in fresh stuff here.
There's a lot more curl to the wing than the middle.
It's almost past it right now.
Perry doesn't want to get anywhere close to this. I think he took a break at the hog line. Just a bit of a mistake. Right through the house. So now, Darren, do you take your medicine and give them 2?
Right?
Or do you play the freeze and risk giving up 3 to try to get the force?
Aren't you dead if you give up 2?
I don't mind that, Mike.
I guess not.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay, control.
You're pretty close. Yeah, I mean, you never say never. But against a team like Team Sluchinski, I think I'd be taking the risk.
Well, and yeah. I mean, you don't have to make it perfect to get a force.
It's either freeze or hit and roll over there.
I like to hit.
Okay. Okay, your roll, Morgan.
Yep.
Control.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough say because, you know, if you're Andrew Dunbar, you've thrown a couple of rocks heavy already. Maybe draw weight's not sitting there in your back pocket, but if you make a freeze like this, even if Sluchinski can peel it out and score 1 or 2, but you made the freeze,
Close.
I think that at least gives you confidence going into your next game.
Close.
Close, yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Hard.
Oh, just a little late on the sweep. Good throw there.
Yeah, it was good controlled weight. Just caught them on the curl, and this looks like it'll be an open hit and stick for Team Sluchinski to score 2.
Yeah, don't sweep. Forward. Yeah. Ready to beat.
Last rock, Aaron Sluchinski here in the 7th end.
It's his last one, so it's going to be made.
If you were a betting man,
Clean.
Good throw. No. Just clean.
Darren, you're right. It'll be 2 points for the red team, Team Sluchinski. They're going to take a 5-1 lead, a commanding 4-point lead into the 8th. Team Dunbar will have the hammer when we come back.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $100,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
Original 16. Celebrate things done well.
Light up your love for curling with our customizable neon LED lights from Letterlands. Choose your new neon mixed doubles partner or make a statement with a neon curling rock in your window. Also actual Letterlands. Use discount code WHOA for 15% off. Only at Letterlands.com.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
Thank you to the local sponsors in Hinton supporting the 2024 Boston Pizza Cup presented by Best Western. Thank you to Diamond sponsors Tourmaline, Tech, and Reynaldi & Sons Contracting Limited.
Welcome back to Hinton, Alberta. Live coverage of the 2024 Boston Pizza Cup Men's Provincial Championships presented by Best Western Hotels and Resorts. This end is going to be provided to you by the Best Western Hotel and Resorts, proud accommodation partner of Curling Alberta. Best Western Hotel and Resorts is an award-winning global network of hotels located in over 100 countries and territories that offer accommodations for all types of travelers. Best Western is Curling Alberta's preferred accommodation partner and has been a proud partner for curling in Alberta for over 20 years. Curling Alberta would like to thank Best Western Hotels and Resorts for always providing our curlers with a home away from home while they're on the road for much of the season. Thank you, Best Western.
That rock's got to be slow. It's got to be a slow rock.
Yeah, it could be.
So here we are, Darren, 8th end. Team Sluchinski just scored the 2 in 7. Could have been a 3, but we have a 5-1 lead for Sluchinski. What do you expect to see out of Team Dunbar? Obviously, they want to score points.
You gotta go line.
But let's say this game is out of hand at the moment.
Really gotta go.
What do they want to do just to make sure that they're ready and prepared to go for their games in the future?
I think I would just stress on let's be precise. Let's get the rocks exactly where we're calling them. And
Sit down.
you do that a few times and you score a nice deuce. Make a bunch of shots and score a nice deuce. That'll get you confidence for the next game and help you in this one. That's not really how you want to get it going.
It's pretty hard to do in that spot.
So from this angle, it looks out.
You got to blow it up. You can't, I guess.
But
what are we blowing up?
there's a chance it gets in the rings.
We can't kill
It
the
is in the
yellow
rings.
right? 5 rock roll.
If it's not in the rings now, it won't ever
We gotta
be.
kill the reds. 5 rock roll.
What? We can't
We can't kill a yellow. Yeah.
Aaron trying to get the yellow out of the ring or out of play here. The team correcting him, saying you can't do that yet.
That would be cheating.
Whoa, girl.
Not long ago, it would be okay. Cheeky play there from Team Sluchinski. If this one stays. Here we have Morgan Van Doesburg,
Lots of
second
room
for
right
Team
now.
Dunbar.
Top 8, bite 4.
This
Lots
is
of room.
Morgan's 4th
Tons of room right
appearance
now.
at the provincial championships on the men's
Hey,
side.
John, get ready. John, you gotta go if you can.
He was also part of the
Yeah, John.
semifinal team at the
Hard, John,
mixed
right till
provincials
stops.
last year.
Hard, John.
Hard, Johnny.
Hard, John.
Well, he's
Good.
been
Whoa.
getting steadily better every year.
Okay.
And you look at he's a strong guy, good sweeper, good player.
Yeah.
And he loves curling.
Absolutely.
I've seen him in every league I can. Every time I'm at the rink, I see him curling in one league or another, whether it's the Saville Center, whether it's at the Leduc Curling Club for the Summer League.
Good away.
He's always curling. You can tell he loves the game.
Yeah, clean. You're good. Get ready.
Clean. Clean.
Easy. Easy.
Clean. 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 Nice throw.
Beauty.
I don't know if I've ever said that before.
The whole way down.
Oh, the whole way down.
Because you're too amped up. You usually get those weird spot for me.
Just clean.
Yeah. You can tell Aaron's in good spirits now. 4 points seems to be the money spot for Aaron.
Yeah, I think you gotta go. Yep.
It's I think it's if you're up more points than there are ends remaining.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Well, hopefully that doesn't get him off his game.
Hard. Whoa. 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 No. Really good sweep, Mike. Just tight.
Just seems to be a case of the heavies again, hey? Just that 3-4 feet deep. And obviously when we're slipping deep, that rock's curling through the house.
I think we actually want
Pokes
to run
out the other
into it.
side.
You know, and it's funny because like I think they do know it because you can hear them talking about it. But there's been so many times when I've like watched a game back and I was like, how could you be so dumb? You missed the same way like 3 or 4 times in a row.
Good weight.
And it's real easy to look at when you're sitting, you know, watching it on a TV, but when it's happening live, it's just different. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, right up.
It's like what feels like natural for T-line to you. So you feel it, and then, you know, that's the shot, and you end up throwing it heavy, and then you say, okay, well, I'll make the adjustment next time, and you do, and you're sliding out, and you know, your instincts are telling you, I'm not sliding out hard enough, and you add that little bit, get it to the same weight that you threw the last shot, and there you are again. So
well, in that situation there, you know, like they also had to sweep for line. And that's the thing, like they're just not quite getting the right combo.
Line's good. Okay, just bite the forefoot. Line's good. Line's really good.
Now, it may be a little different in the night draw compared to the afternoon or the morning draws, just with the amount of people in the seats. But it's good for Team Dunbar to get this experience playing the night draw with the fans, seeing how the ice will react. Regardless of how this one turns out, they're going to learn something.
This hack.
Yeah. Hack.
Like that. You like hack? Yeah.
And it could also be, you know, you might have some, you know, repeated throws down the same path. It might keen up each time, and you actually might have thrown it 3 feet
Weight's good.
lighter, and well, guess what? That pass now 3 feet
Good
deeper.
weight.
Yep. Hard. Clean. Clean.
Get ready. Heavy clean.
Clean. Whoa, whoa, curl. 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 Shot. Good.
That was 12-8, hog to hog. I just want to see if the ice is still holding up. If the times are still holding up, I always like to get a few times in the 8th end. Because that's, you know, typically you're going to see ice come down. Even, you know, the best ice will usually come down a little bit.
Can I give you the same?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Line's tight. Yep. Yes. Hard. Hard.
This one's really curling across the center line.
All the way. All the way. Hard. 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 Just really inside. Okay.
Wait, the weight was good. That was 15-4.
Yeah, unfortunately, it just curled about a foot more than they wanted it to.
Just ripped out.
Early, too.
Pretty thick.
Yeah, it's really easy to have a bit of a soft release when the ice is as keen as it is. You know, you kick a little heavy, realize it's too heavy, and you can't really add that much weight with your release. You can't maintain the weight with your release, and you get a bit soft. I think that's what happened there with Mike.
What would you recommend in a situation like that?
I see what you're thinking.
Kick out slower. Yeah, you really don't have any room if you kick out too hard, unfortunately.
You like this?
Other than dropping
I
a
tried
knee.
going around it 4 times and haven't done it yet.
Which isn't ideal.
Yeah, if you see a curler with a big knee print on their pants, with their curling pants, you know that they kick heavy too much.
The rudder.
Clean. Yep. 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 Hard.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Hard.
I think any curling team would be or wouldn't be the same, wouldn't be able to do everything that they do in a curling season without their sponsors. I'm going to go through a list of sponsors for each one of these teams. I'm going to start with Team Dunbar. They have Henry's Eavesdropping, Gator Construction Group, Royal Eavesdropping, Defcon Construction, Beer Bros and Spirits, Ritchie Farms, Get Social YEG, Sherwood Dodge, Tim's Ice Manufacturing, Hardline Curling, Dynasty Apparel, and Kathleen Dunbar Photography. So obviously this team is well supported.
I think it's still okay.
They would like to thank all their sponsors for getting them to this point. And I believe they added one sponsor after our program came out, and that's Bassett Petroleum. You can see the hat that Andrew Dunbar is wearing.
Quarter rock. Thin half.
I can personally vouch that Henry's Eaves, is that Henry's Eaves trough?
That's right, yeah.
They're good. They're good. I've worked with them on some roofing stuff.
A man of many talents, Darren.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, that was.
I don't know what to do with this. Okay.
Well, you heard it from Mike. He didn't know what to do with this.
Almost fell, so.
Yeah.
Sorry guys.
It's athletic when you almost fall, but you still make
Almost
contact
pulled
with
a
the one
John
you
there.
wanted to hit.
It wasn't.
I didn't know what to do with this.
Oh, I almost wiped out. Sorry, buddy.
Okay.
And as we have Aaron Sluchinski and Jeremy Hardy in the house for Team Sluchinski, I'd like to give thanks on behalf of Team Sluchinski to their sponsors, Strike Group LP, Kelly Turner Real Estate, Hardline Curling Equipment, Sundry Golf Club, NLSS Construction, Dynasty Curling, Big Guns Industrial Maintenance, RSM Canada, RSM Canada, and Clubhouse Golf Academy.
House control.
Now this team, I think they traveled more than any team on tour this year, so they could thank their sponsors for their support.
Control. Yep. Lint. Yep. Yep.
Really gotta go.
Hard. Hard. Lint. Hard. Lint. Good throw.
Good.
Aaron makes no mistake. Sits 3 in the house.
Almost rolled a little.
It almost did.
Now, Darren, I know you can throw the rock very hard. I've seen it
We gotta
firsthand.
give it a run.
I think so.
So you think this shot's there?
It's probably there.
Once you have a
Score
piece,
2?
hammer it.
Yep.
He wants to hit it on the inside and get a
I
triple.
think we gotta
hey?
give it a run. I think we gotta give it a run.
That's his hope, yeah.
One here doesn't do anything for us.
I don't know.
Touch it.
I'd have to look at an overhead shot.
Yeah.
With 2 ends to go.
Yeah. This is the call.
I mean, I don't think it is. From this look here.
And you have to avoid the jam at the back.
Oh, John. Keep going.
Gotta hit this one first.
Oh, that's disastrous.
Oh.
That's it.
And that'll
That's
be handshakes. So that'll be a steal of 3 on the board for Team Sluchinski and a win in the books. So the final score, 8-1, Sluchinski over Team Dunbar. That will advance Team Sluchinski to the A semifinals, where they will await the winner of Team Sturmey and Team Jenkins. What a great game for Aaron Sluchinski's team. You see Dylan Webster, Kerr Drummond, Jeremy Hardy, Aaron Sluchinski. Now, Darren, I had a task given to you. This was the Boston Pizza moment of the game. Do you have a player in mind for that moment of the game?
Yeah, I do. Jeremy
Hardy. Was there a moment of the game that sticks out on Jeremy as the player I guess we can say the player of the game?
Well, just that shot he made in 7 there, where they ended up sitting 3 after the shot there, and I thought he was going to throw a bomb there, and he just threw a little firm waiter, and two rocks spilled over to the side, and that to me that was really where the game went from close to strongly in favor of Sluchinski.
Yes, that's exactly right. And I think if you look on Curling Zone, you should be able to see a highlight of that shot, the Boston Pizza moment of the game. Congratulations, Jeremy Hardy. Jeremy will be receiving a $50 gift certificate to Boston Pizza. And congratulations to Team Sluchinski. they'll be advancing to the A side semifinals.
And we do have an update here. Kevin Cooey up 5-2 on Jacob Libas in the 8th end. Parent and Vavrick are locked up at 3s in the 8th end. That game is tight. Aaron Sluchinski, the one we saw, 8-1 over Dunbar. And Sturmey is up 6-2 in the 8th end over Jenkins.
Now, we'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to the feature game here at the Boston Pizza Cup Men's Provincial Championships presented by Best Western. On behalf of myself, Jason Ginter, and my partner, Darren Moulding, we would like to thank you all for watching. Darren, thank you for commentating with me. Now, I'm unsure if we will be moving on to another game or not, but if so, we'll see if we can get onto another feed. Maybe we can have the Curling Stadium crew help us out. If not, we'd love to thank you again for your time this evening, and we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow morning. We have news of a feature game, I think, that we'll present in the next 15 minutes or so. Stay tuned to Curling Alberta and Curling Zone for updates on that game.
It was nice to be here with you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow night, unless we're still going here.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
Need extra space? We rock at Storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.